Hi, friends, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for day 3 of my Christmas card series. For today's card, I'm going to be using the Flurry of Wishes stamp set. And of course, I've prepped my Whisper White with an embossing powder, and I'm stamping with Versamark. Now, this stamp set has been extremely well used. It was carried over from last year. It's an amazing stamp set. If you don't have it, you might want to take a look at your annual catalog because it's in there, and it's something that shouldn't be missed. It is a really timeless Christmas card stamp set. I mean, who doesn't like snowflakes? So the images on the top right have a punch with it, but I'm not 100% sure if there is some thinlits. I have a funny feeling there might be that match with this, but in any case, I fussy cut these images that I heat embossed out. So I am using Soft Sky here to sponge on some light blue color. And of course, with me, snowflakes kind of go blue and silver. I actually really enjoy that coloring. And now I'm using the mint macaron just in the corner, and I do want a gentle fade from bottom right to top left. And I sort of went back with my soft sky to blend a little bit, using a very light touch here as always. And I have a larger plastic sheet, and my sponges have been primed before I applied them to the paper, which just means that I got ink on them first and then I dabbed the ink off, and now I'm applied the ink. Okay, so here's my fussy cut snowflakes, and I've applied dimensionals to the back of them, and I am sort of piling them all up dimensionally on one on top of the other. And I don't have the punch, so I fussy cut the two smaller pieces out. And yes, it was a little tedious, but worth it. Okay, so what else do you need to know about this card? It was a little bit long in making for the fussy cut, but generally it turned out lovely, I think. So I took a little extra piece of Whisper White and I cut the sentiment instead of like one piled on top of each other. I embossed them and then cut them out and then put them on a second piece of Whisper White. This allowed me to have the two sentiments on the top and a third one for the bottom. And now I'm adhering the greeting to silver glimmer paper, which just added that little extra, something something to the card. I'm putting dimensionals on the back of that, and I'm adhering it all to the card. Pretty simple, nothing too fancy, little bit more technical with the sponging, but oh, and here's something. I am sort of smearing my edges of the paper into my Versamark ink pad, and then I'm applying my embossing powder. And anything that sort of got a little bit heavy-handed there, I just brushed away with just an old paintbrush, and heating that up to make everything all nice and shiny. And now I'm applying some full back fun foam to the back of the card, and just with a little bit of fast fuse, attaching that to my silver edged piece, just for a little touch of silver around the rim. And I'm using a mint macaron card base, and then I'm putting the humongously layered piece onto my card base. So on top of that, I decided to use the silver metallic enamel shapes, and I am applying quite a few here. I have a tendency to sort of bow up the acetate sheet that they're stuck on, and then place them with my paper piercer so I can see where the heck I would need to put them. I can't use my fingernails because they're too thick. So I do it this way. It works perfectly every time. And that's my card for today. I will see you tomorrow for another one. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On the screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Thanks again for watching.